Hey everyone, it is day, 36 of a book I'm not supposed to be able to finish, Beat Cancer Daily. We'll see what happens. Oh, my eyes do look a little yellow as I'm looking in the sun. Don't they look yellow? Might take a day for that to go down or so. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So this is no apple cider vinegar thing going on here. I've got ivy in this arm, ivy on that arm. You can't tell but it's super red, super painful. There's my bathroom. I'm in the oncology um, tower, which is nicer than the regular hospital room. It's much quieter, much quieter. Um, they don't bother you as much. They don't. I mean, they did come in like at 3:30 this morning, and then at like 5 or something again. Just looking at my eyes, it's kind of freaking me out. um, so, um, they changed my stents to longer stents because I guess they moved again. They moved before Easter, which is why I was having a lot of pain before the Easter stent change, my 3 months. And I just got them changed 3 weeks ago. And that was causing a lot of the pain. I had a bad infection, probably from that, whatever, irritating it or whatever, God knows. And um, so he wiped out, cleaned out all the infection. I'm on a ton of antibiotics. I don't know if it was the same drugs that they gave me the last time they changed my stents, but this time it messed me up. I feel better, but it was really hard. And that's one of the reasons I didn't do chemo. Chemo kills most people. People aren't dying from their cancer, they're dying from the chemo and the effects of it. And I know I would die from the chemo. And I sure wouldn't want to live the last 6 months of my life running from hospital to hospital, pain to pain, no. And all the problems that come afterwards. God bless the people that do it and come through it. I have not met anyone who has gone through it and doesn't have life altering ramifications from it. And that 6 months left to live, do I really need, like, you know what I mean? Like, the doctor's like, well, we're just gonna, extend the period of time. By how long? And he was kind of like, maybe a year. Really? To be in pain and then to have kidney failure, or I can't lift a freaking. Look at my husband made all these juices for me, brought him to the hospital, a whole packet of juices and stuff in here. Like, to not be able to lift it because I've lost my bone density, like whatever, I don't know. Like, all kinds of stuff that happens afterwards. Um, Not worth it for 6 months left to live if things don't work. And if things work, well, then great. Then I'm on all these other medications for the rest of my life, however long that is, if it's more than a year, that cause all kinds of other problems. Very few people go through all of that and don't have all kinds of problems. And I just don't want that. I don't want to live a life in pain all the time. And medications, okay? Like, I'm already paying over $1,000 a month for medication. And I can't work full time. And I really don't want to work out of the house the part time that I am, but I have to because I have to have money coming in to pay for the medication. So here we are. And so that's the update. I stayed overnight in the hospital. Yesterday was really hard. Sunday was really hard. Um, what else? But I treated myself. I got Netflix. So for $17.99 a month, I can waste more time. Um, just sitting in here. So I watched the movie Nona's. Yes, it was good. For people that don't know, I don't know why they did this. They used a real Italian restaurant in Elizabeth, New Jersey. That's like been a staple forever, but then said it was in Staten Island. So, and said it's based on a true story. So, I don't think the guy bought Spiritos, the real Spiritos, because I don't think it's reopens, but let my Elizabeth friends let me know. Um, and Spiritos is definitely not in Staten Island. So it was cute. It was nice to see some of the older actors, icons in there. And I'm not talking about Vince Vaughn. Damn, my eyes are yellow. I mean, do you see that? That's the kind of stuff that like scares me. And I started watching The Lincoln Lawyer, which I think I've been watching it all night because I slept half the day yesterday because I was so messed up after that treatment. And what do you call it? So now I've been up since like, I don't know, 12 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night, just binge watching The Lincoln Lawyer. And I like it. It's really good. So if you're looking for something to binge watch, that's one of my recommendations. One of the transporter guys here, I was thinking of the transporter movie. One of the transporter guys here that was moving me from when we were talking movies, he's a young guy. So, he missed out on the best movies, that are out there. These poor kids don't know, like, really good movies. He never heard of, we're talking about Marky Mark. He never heard of, because the Flight Risk is a movie, I think it's out now, with Marky Mark, directed by Mel Gibson, and it's a thriller, adrenaline junkie thriller. And I was asking him if he had seen it, and he hadn't seen it yet. And I'm like, oh, you got to see Mark. I'm like, do you know Marky Mark? I'm like, he's Marky Mark to me. Puffy's not P Diddy. He's Puffy to me. Like, I'm just sticking with that. And he hadn't seen it. I'm like, well, do you know Marky Mark's movies? He's like, no, not really. I was like, oh, there's this one called Fear, which is like one of Marky Mark's best, and Boogie Nights. And he never heard of it. And I was like, dude, Boogie Nights. So then he told me I have to see Carry On. So if anybody's seen Carry On, let me know. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it based on this kid's recommendation. We'll see. If I don't like it, I'll turn it off. It's free. Well, free. $17.99 a month. So that's, the recommendations. Today's thing, I missed a couple days, but I don't feel like going back. So buy the book, catch up yourself. Today is day 36. Forgiveness is not an emotion. Forgiveness is an act of the will, and the will can function regardless of the temperature of the heart. This is very true. This is many things. That's when people say, oh, do what feels good. I'd say maybe follow your gut and your instinct. I would not say do what feels good, in the sense that our emotions mislead us almost all of the time. That's just why, if you don't have something like the Bible as a moral code to go by, how are you deciding what's good, what's not? If truth is not relevant, if truth is irrelevant, not relevant, or if truth is not a truth, then how do we decide? And you have to keep going. If you keep asking but how or but why, and it just keeps bringing me back to the Bible. So forgiveness is not an emotion, it's an act of the will. That's true. Because do most of us want to forgive? No. Plenty of people, I don't want to forgive. I've basically forgiven them because I don't care anymore. But um, I probably wouldn't be as nice. I might not be as nice to them as they are to me. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. I've done some nice things to people that I know didn't like me, just to like say I did it. Um, Not that they even knew anything, but yeah, that's interesting. But that just shows it's an act of the will. And this is something like just will in general is an act of the will. It's a choice. It's not um it's not, what did it say? It's not an emotion. It's like, I think about this with a lot of stuff with my husband in the military, that the things he does because they need to get done. It's the right thing to do. It's how by his code of conduct you're supposed to be, which most people would agree is good, um, and maybe the right way to be. Um, just in how you conduct yourself, being proper ways, um, and that's his choice because he is highly trained at executing his choice, where the majority of us are not highly trained at controlling and executing our choices and controlling, like, willpower. He doesn't look at it so much like that. He looks at it, this is the mission, this is what we do, this is how we get it done. And most of us are like, I don't feel like I'm tired. No, he doesn't really work like that, which is pretty freaking awesome. So, and it's very inspiring to me, and one of the things I love about him, and one of the benefits of marrying a military man in certain ways, although it can be like, can we just do nothing today? Or can we just wait to clean the refrigerator instead of doing it now because it's dirty now? Like, or, whatever. Silly things like that. But it's like, what I've learned for all my, peak potentials people out there, what does Harv always say? How you do anything is how you do everything. And let me tell you, that is truth, because it's mostly true. And at the end of your day and at the end of the week, the month, the year, your life, how you do anything is how you do everything is cumulative. So even if you're way up here on some things and you could be way down here on how you do things, other things, the bad can outweigh the good a lot of times. So think about that statement. How you do anything is how you do everything. That was a real slap in the face for me, because that was me. Like, I was really good with certain things, and then like controlling my willpower around maybe food. Did not have willpower. Controlling my willpower around procrastination. With most things, I was not good. With some work things and procrastination, I was very much in control, and some work things, procrastination, I was just not really in control. I'm better when I'm more responsible to other people than myself, which can happen to a lot of people. So that's why with work, I was able to, and when I had my own business, some parts of my business I was very much in control of with certain things. There was not much procrastination, and then other parts of my business, high level of procrastination that I should have just outsourced. Lesson. So I'm alive. I'm yellow. I feel better than when I came in. The lady said the anti-pain stuff, whatever drug they gave me when they put me under, should have worn off late last night. So to say that I don't feel pain now at 7:30 in the morning, and my procedure, I can't remember, I don't know the times, but it was in the afternoon. I would say sometime between 12 and 4. As they came here on Sunday, and it's now Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, but I don't know. Oh, Monday was the procedure. Yeah. So it's so easy to lose days, let alone hours in the hospital. Like last time in January when I was in the hospital, I lost a day. No idea what happened to it. Just gone. Bye-bye. So hopefully I won't have to come back and nothing will happen. And the longer stents will prevent them from moving. Don't know why they keep moving. It's not like running marathons and doing crunches. Definitely not. So I don't know why. All right. My storage is low. Gotta go. Thank you everyone for the prayers. I truly believe they help. It's all I have left.